Most people think homestead preparedness is about stockpiling food or buying your expensive gear. But in reality, when things get tight, whether, it's the weather, supply issues, or life disruptions, it's not the big things that break first, unfortunately. It's the small systems people overlook. I say unfortunately because it's probably the more unpredictable things, okay? I'm going to walk you through some of the first things that typically go first on a homestead and how you can calmly prepare for them without any fear, no panic, and no overwhelmingness, okay? This is not about doom. We're simply talking resilience here. The first weak point on almost every homestead, water, guys. Water. Not total water loss, access to it, your pressure, consistency, okay? Pumps are going to fail. Hoses will crack. Municipal pressure drops if you have that. Wells lose power if you have that, okay? Preparedness here doesn't mean hoarding thousands of gallons either. It means redundancy, okay? Extra hoses. You got backup hoses? Do you have any backup fittings? Do you have gravity-fed options? And do you know how to move water manually if you absolutely had to do it? If you can still water animals and your key plants on your property, guys, you're already stabilizing your homestead, okay? Feed, I'm going to say, is probably number 2, honestly, with your supply chains. Feed is a quiet failure point. Even when food is available, prices are going to spike, folks. Deliveries are going to slow down. Brands will just disappear overnight. Say hi, Bucky. This is one of our registered dwarves, Nigerian dwarves. Prepared homesteads will rotate their feed instead of stockpile blindly. Look at that gorgeous face right there, man. That's a thumbnail, isn't it? They know, prepared homesteads will know safe substitutes. They will reduce waste. They will stretch feed without stressing animals. How do you stress feed? Stress feed. That's funny. How do you stretch feed, right? A little bit less. Throw in some leftovers here and there. Your veggies from your gardens. Many, 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 many ways. Preparedness is not about hoarding. It's about flexibility, okay? Your fencing is another one. And it doesn't usually fail all at once. There's actually a spot down there that we still need to fix. It's the small things, okay? These boards, as an example, I'm showing you right here. Boards like this, they'll go out on you, okay? It happens. It takes time. One loose post, it happens, especially if you have cattle, horses, things of that nature, goats. If you have bucks and they're in rut, oh boy. One rusted staple can change your homestead. One sagging gate. Do you guys know how many times we've had to replace not replace, but put the gates back on the hinges here? Oh man. When animals escape during stressful situations, everything compounds quick. You want to make sure that you're walking your fence lines regularly. Fix your small problems early. Speaking of bucks in rut, by the way. And you want to keep any spare materials on hand. Change your water as often as you can too, because in the off chance that you do lose it, access to it, at least the most recent one you have is clean, right? At the very least, for your animals. Strong containment equals peace of mind, guys. Okay, that's what we're referring to when your enclosures, your fencing, and your supplies. One of the biggest preparedness myths is thinking I'll just do it later, okay? In reality, man, the time is ticking. Stressful seasons reduce energy. They don't increase it. Prepared homesteads simplify. You're going to have your fewer daily chores. You're going to have smarter layouts. Do it. If you're out there, just get it taken care of. Don't just let the time tick away and be like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. And then all of a sudden you're trying to do it with no power, or something else happened, or you ran out of water and the fence broke, or something like that. You know what I mean? Systems that work even when you're tired, okay? Preparedness is I'd say it's good design. It's just good design in general. And I would say probably your final system that would typically fail or absolutely game changing and succeed in your situation is going to be your mindset, guys. Panic creates bad decisions. Calm creates options. Preparedness doesn't mean living in fear. It means living with confidence. If your systems are simple, flexible, you don't have to panic, no matter what happens. This is the direction we're going with our homestead, okay? 2026 is looking incredibly unpredictable. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, but boy, are we all over the world right now. Our budget has just went up 50% on defense. It's just the world is pretty wild right now. If you're building resilience without fear, simple preparedness, you're in the right place, okay? Practice preparedness that works in real life. You guys want to check out our other videos. We have tons of DIYs, preparedness, you name it. Check them out. Subscribe if this helps. It's free. Let us know in the comments. What system on your homestead do you think would fail first for you guys?